Hi, this is Heather Smith with BarrelRacingTips.com, and today I'm bringing you a long-awaited quick tip video for securing your hat before your run. Now, I used to work for some stock contractors many years ago, and there's an unwritten rule for the rodeo arena that if you lose your hat in the arena, that your head better be in it. So let's just say it's something that is taken very seriously. In some cases, you could be subject to a fine if you lose your hat in the arena. It's not necessarily very professional, and it just slows the action and the progress of the whole show down and creates an inconvenience for the producers. And like I said, it just slows down the production. So as a courtesy to the people that produce the events that you're doing, and again, just as a step forward in your own personal professionalism, you want to make absolutely sure your hat is secured. And like I said, it'll save you some fines too. So I use bobby pins to secure my hat. Now your best bet, of course, is to get a hat to start with that fits really, really well. If you can, get one that's even custom fitted for yourself. I personally haven't had a whole lot of success yet finding a hat that stays on really well in all different conditions and doesn't also give me a headache. So to kind of bridge that gap, I use bobby pins for insurance, and there's a lot of different tips and tricks to, let's say, make your hat fit a little bit tighter, a little smaller. You can bend the band down here and actually put like a folded up paper towel or Kleenex or even weather stripping in there to make it a little bit smaller. I know some people that cut the back of the band and peel that down, so it just puts kind of some pressure and suction on the back of your head, but again, that's somewhat visible. Of course, there's the old stampede string use, of course, too. But I love the bobby pins because you can't really see them. They're not necessarily comfortable, but they're pretty effective. So one thing that I do is that I also take a piece of double-sided tape and I tape it to my forehead, and then I put my hat on, and I always carry about a half a dozen bobby pins in my pocket. And like I said, these bobby pins aren't necessarily comfortable because they can kind of put some pressure on your head. So I wait until the last minute, and then I actually take each bobby pin and I put one side up in between the hat itself and the hat band, and then the other side is actually pushed into my hair. So now this hat has a band that is not very easy to stick the bobby pins into. So you can see that normally I don't have to get them started before I put it on my head, but I have in this case because, like I said, this one is a little bit tricky. So what I'll do is just put the hat on where I need it to be, and then I'm going to very carefully, I'm going to kind of angle the bobby pins toward my head to make sure that one side is really getting up and into my hair. And I have 4 on this one. I usually don't use more than 6, but I just normally, like I said, I already have my hat on, and then I take the bobby pins and I just work one side up in the band, the other side up into my hair. And you can see there, it's pretty secure. It's secure in the front with the double-sided tape, and then it's secure around the back with the bobby pins. So now I'm ready to rock and roll. I have no risk of losing my hat. And if I do this right before I go in and make a run, when I come out, I can just lift this a little bit and pull these out, put them back in my pocket. There we have it. I'm ready to rock and roll. And you will be too when you follow these tips. Do you have any other tips or questions about securing your hat in the arena? Please feel free to leave a comment below. I'm wishing you lots of successful runs, and I invite you to come over and visit me at BarrelRacingTips.com, where I share lots of education, inspiration, and implementation for doing just that. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you there.